Let's talk about all of the reasons why I'm not a good DJ and producer. Hi, I'm Good Trouble, an LA based DJ and producer who you may or may not have heard of. I know this is going to sound absolutely crazy because if you do know who I am and are familiar with my work, then you know that I actually am a phenomenal DJ and producer. And it took me years of getting over crazy imposter syndrome to finally say that out loud. I've been DJing for over 10 years now, and I've been seriously producing since 2019. How could I not be a good DJ or producer? I feel like at that point you'd have to be trying not to be, or like not care at all. Something to take into consideration though is that the music industry is not what it once was. Although some of the things that I'm going to talk about have been here since probably its creation, others have not. So let's talk about this and discuss what I'm going to do to try and change this. First things first is I've never been good with social media.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I know, crazy, huh? You know, I'm sure with all of the content on this platform telling all of us as artists to suck it up and put ourselves out there, I'm sure that was actually crazy to hear. Jump scare.
Jump scare.
But let's really get into this because I know I'm not alone. As a late diagnosed ADHD queen, let's start off with the fact that in order for me to create this video that you guys are watching right now, I had to write myself a script.
Oh my God, bro.
And I'm not kidding. I'm actually going to show you guys said script. There we go. I'm not lying. I wrote this. Took me like 30 minutes. And yeah, this is where we're at. Like literally a full-blown script. Without it, I would be jumping from topic to topic. Random things would be popping up in my brain, and I would more than likely lose the plot. I actually created another video without a script, and I absolutely lost the plot. And you guys probably wouldn't follow as effectively as you are right now. Even getting myself to write this script unmedicated was like pulling teeth for me, quite frankly. To put it into perspective, I originally had this idea to create this video a month ago. And I'm now finally putting it together because my ADHD hyperfixation is kicking in. And I refuse to let it go to waste on Fortnite and video games. For once, improvements. While we're on the topic of social media, another reason why this is so hard for me is because these platforms that we're using, whether it's TikTok or Instagram or whatever it may be, reward engagement. I feel like essentially they always did, but now more than ever, it's just increased over time. And quite frankly, I can't stand about 80% of the music industry slash DJ producer content that shows up on my page. Now, this market is so saturated with people hopping into this industry for the wrong reasons. And I know I'm not alone when I think that, because I just saw a video on my For You page the other day talking about how this industry is oversaturated with people who are in this for the wrong reasons. They're either models jumping into this because it's easy and a great second form of disposable income. Someone who is already an influencer and highly active on socials, where again, it's another great disposable income for them. And honestly, I don't know what makes me upset more, because I feel like both of the people that I just discussed know damn well that their path and success, quick success actually, in this industry is not realistic for 99.9999% of us. And along with the influencers and models, you have these people who are using this clickbait that is quite frankly enraging me. And I know you know them. It's the follow me in a day in my life as I quit my 9 to 5 job to pursue my DJ career. Hi, Christina from the future here. I just want to make it very clear. I am not talking about people who have been going at this for a really long time and are finally at the place where they want to be, where they can quit their day job. I'm talking about people who have absolutely zero experience, know nothing, are just literally quitting their job and becoming a DJ and producer, and that is not realistic. And honestly, that shit is fucking insane to me. Especially in this America. That is not realistic. I have been in this industry for 10 plus years. I have a day job. If I were to quit my day job, I'd end up homeless on the streets, okay? Granted, thank God I have a day job that I somewhat like, but still, nonetheless, that clickbait is so fucking annoying and not realistic. It's not realistic. If you see someone with that shit on their page, they're either from money or they have a huge safety net. I don't know where it's coming from. I will not say. Maybe a sugar daddy? I don't know. As someone on the autism spectrum, I really don't have it in me to fake engage with that content and put fire emojis or this is great. It's not me. It's not me. It never will be me. And honestly, as beautiful as I am inside and out, I am not a size 2 model. Don't know if I ever will be. And with everything I said, I think that just proves a point to where, thanks to social media, when people think DJ and producer, that is what they see. Or an Instagram baddie, whatever you want to call it. Let's move on to the fact that no matter where you are, there's going to be cliques and gatekeepers in this industry. I'm talking every step of the way, honestly, from beginning to end. Most of these people already have every connection they need, whether it's friends that are photographers and videographers, whether it's friends that are managers and have industry connects, basically any form of external connection that you could think of, whether they've gained it naturally over time or whether they were just blessed with it by knowing a friend of a friend somewhere. Not for nothing, I've never had that. Never had that. I can't tell you how many times I've tried to inject myself into collectives and groups here in LA. And no matter how much I supported them and engaged with their socials and went to their events, I was never one of them. It was like they welcomed me to an extent, and all I really wanted was guidance and community. Now, some people I've met along the way are actually really nice people and are just really busy with their lives. They're higher level DJs, and I really can't be mad at them for putting their career first and being busy and just not having the time. Others have probably been jaded by all of the artists moving to LA and just leeching off the community. And I totally understand that. I respect that. But at the end of the day, not everyone's the same. Whatever the answer is, I kind of just had to face the music and come to terms with, I probably will never know. I'll never know why I didn't fit in. I'll never know why they didn't like me. I kind of came to the assumption temporarily that I had to walk this road alone. But do I? Do I really have to walk it alone? Let's get into what I'm trying to do to change this. In the midst of my what the actual hell am I doing epiphany, I started to realize that regardless of having a door shut in my face so many times, there were some really awesome people in my corner. And what better way to heal from never fitting in than creating a collective of my own? Meet my boyfriend and my friends. Each person here has a special talent of their own. We're all good at literally different things, different genres, different skills. But for the longest time, our energy has been dispersed in different directions into our own brands. Some of us backed away from music because they really couldn't see a future anymore. That's how jaded they were by the struggle of this. But I couldn't help but think, what if we took all of this energy and focused it into one thing, one brand, one unit? Some of us are both DJs and producers. Some of us are just DJs. Some of us are better at DJing than producing. We're spread all across the board with this one. And instead of being jaded by the little guidance that I've received in this industry, I want to water the plants closest to me, because regardless of whether these people know it or not, they have watered mine in really beautiful ways. So I decided that as a unit, we're going to work together to grow in 3 different divisions: music production, DJing, and social media. One, having select days to collaborate with each other, whether it be working on remixes, edits, original music that we are going to release on our collective label, because quite frankly, all of us struggle getting our music on labels. No label wants to sign an artist with under a certain amount of followers. Before, back in the 2014 to 2017 SoundCloud era, if you had a good song, you could be on fucking Barong Family for all you know. Nowadays, they check your social media, and if your mix master isn't pristine, you don't stand a chance. Unless you're one of those size 2 models that we discussed earlier. 2, we are going to be creating a DJ mix series primarily for YouTube, kind of like the ones that you see here. And we're going to split those into Reels and TikToks for small, short form social media. And 3, we're going to work together and rebrand the party that we've been throwing for almost 2 years now, originally Bad Bitches Only, future name to be determined. And all of this, I'm going to document for you guys. Whether it works out or not, I guess we won't really know until we're knee deep in the thick of it. But regardless, I know one thing for sure, and that's that I'll finally be able to build a community that I always wanted for myself. Something by the outcasts, for the outcasts. If you've been following me on my journey from whatever point you found me, I really can't thank you enough for sticking with me through all of my inconsistency, my burnouts, my recent diagnoses, mental health battles, and everything in between. And most of all, I hope you really enjoy this new segment. If you're new here, welcome. And I hope this gives you the inspiration to follow your dreams the way you see fit, not the way that everyone on social media tells you to. This is obviously going to be a several-part series, so make sure to follow my page, like this post, turn your notifications on if you want to see what's next. Next one is going to be about what and who really inspired this epiphany and how we got here and what our plans are moving forward. Love you guys.
I just wanna go back to 1999. Take a ride to my old neighborhood. I just wanna go back. Sing hit me baby one more time. Wanna go back, wanna go. Yeah, I just wanna go back. No gas, all that CD on Mercedes. Drive around listening to Shady like never under pressure. Those days it was so much better. Feeling cool in my youth, relaxing, no money, no problem. It was easy back then.